Okay guys, we're back here with another BTS video, and today we're going to be checking out Jungkook Hates Losing. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Start recording on the screen right here, pull that up there, and let's go.
나무 처리. 스페어입니다.
He looks focused.
약간 혹시 약간 조금 기세 등등 약간
He's like, gotcha.
전환과 내려주세요. 아 이거 좀 걷어야 잘 돼요. 다 걷으세요. 기선제압 아니에요 저거? 정국이한테 배웠습니다. 정국이한테 배웠습니다. 걷읍시다. 다 걷어야지. 아우 태아야 탓.
Like if you roll up your sleeves, that's what gives you the power. It's just like, man, when you're trying to do it, you're moving around a lot. It gets a little bit hot, and it gets a little bit firm around your elbow and everything. It just makes you feel like, all right, let's go.
와, 야 돌아가네 진짜.
Ooh, he's only got one left.
닦아줘야 됩니까? 닦아야 되나요? 못합니다.
Dang. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. Oh man.
일단은 저부터 바꿔요. 정국이 대 남은 아이고 형님. 야 잘한다. 게임은 게임입니다. 잘했으니까 벌칙 해야죠. 최대한 거만하게 있어야 돼요. 자 하나 둘 셋. 결과주세요 형님. 아이고 진짜 좋아. 아이고 형님.
Oh, he looks pissed off. He lost that game. Are they playing? Is it? I don't think it's charades, but I think they're playing the game where you gotta. I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess because it's probably completely wrong. Never mind.
제목 몰라요? 설마 모르는 제목이에요? 자 일단 제목이에요?
Okay, maybe they are playing like charades.
아 오케이 작은 것들 위하시.
I think he was going like. I think he was doing like, who am I?
진짜 쉬워요. 정국. 프라이팬 놀이. 자, 정국. 슈가 울었던 거. 슈가 바이킹을 타고. 정국. 나도 허리한테 캐릭터. 오케이. 파랑말 편에서. 네. 지민이 형이 오고 있는데 오지 말라고. 도망가는 그런 거. 왜 오지 말라고 해요? 의심이 가니까. 나 이제 알겠다. 근데 도망했는데 지민이가 힌트 찾고 있어. 지민. 힌트 찾고 있는 거. 지민 찾고 있었는데 그걸 찾았어 못 찾았어. 지민. 아니 잠깐 바깥에서 먹고 오고. 지민. 2분의 1 확률. 찾았어. 지민. 정답. 와. 지민. 정국. 하고 있자.
Zihin alnagan.
He looks genuinely pissed off. I wonder if like, you know, when they're not being recorded and stuff like that, it's like this, but like 4 times, like, I don't know how to say it. Not like, pretty much like 4 times worse, but in the respect of like normally when like guys a lot of times are like hanging out alone and stuff like that, like, you know, they're cursing and everything, and they're like, you know, like fighting, just like it's a lot more like rowdy than this. I wonder if you know, they act as because he looks irritated. He's like, but I wonder if, you know, the cameras are off, he'd be like, fuck, god damn mother, god.
이거는 지민이 형 같은 지친 날 누군가 불러 세워가 내 말. 정답.
Dang, he hit that right off the back.
자, 잠깐 다시. You know what? You know what? 달러. 지민. 난 달러. 지구명 뱉을 때까지. 자. 정국.
I got it. I gotta look up these games before I watch another one of these because I haven't played the games that they're talking about, so I'm trying to figure out the game at the same time as I'm watching it. If you guys know, like a quick explanation to like the different games they're playing that you could drop down there, I will read it. I read all the comments.
오늘 평행선 같은 곳을
정답.
보지만은 다르지.
Correct.
야 남다르지야 너무 다르지야.
너무 다르긴데 너무이라고 하는 거야. 내가 잘 모르겠어.
It's so different, but I pronounce it uniquely.
전국. 자, 전국 파랑마을 편에서 그 작은 박스를 내 경찰서에서 발견했었는데 그걸 내가 착각해서 본 거예요. 그래서 내가 이거 내가 저 경찰서에서 봤다고. 맞아요. 정답. 아니 이거 진짜 본인만 알 수 있는 거 같아.
How did he do it? He got it. So it looks like they're just telling stories and people got to finish it or whatever. But he got his own story told. So he's like, so how'd he get it? 'Cause I did it.
아 저거.
제 이름 전정국이고요. 반전에 관심 없습니다. 완전 매력 있어. 전정국. 나라고 있어.
He's like, I don't even want to be class president. All right, you gotta be class president. You so cool.
야 오늘 비가 부선생이네. 아 그래?
You ready to fight? Let's go. Is that their way of playing rock paper scissors? What the heck? You're not better. I wonder if they gotta guess the so it looks like they're playing a game where they gotta guess the direction that they're going like at the same time. So on that third, I forget what they said, like jung or whatever, then they both gotta go at the same time, and if he gets the right direction, then he wins. He reads the future.
왜 이러세요 정말.
My turn.
Playing Uno? You're the best I can see. I want to see them play like Smash Bros or play, video games. Capital of Ukraine. Did he get it? Dang. How the heck? Me and my buddy were talking about the differences in teaching between the U.S. and he's been to school in India and England, and we arrived at the conclusion that yeah, there's a reason we're not very good at geography here. And so over there, I think he said in India and England, they had geography like every year, and they broke it down between, they even went down to like the weather for different regions, and they broke it down by the continents, country, and they did like the whole world. Like in America, we pretty much, it depends on the school, but we pretty much only go over U.S. geography and like yeah, and a little bit of the world, like for maybe 1 year, but it's like one class, so it's like it's not, when you equate the hours, it's not very much. And yeah, we definitely do not get down to the weather or the capitals of other countries or any place out of the U.S. So you know, it was just interesting. Me and him were talking about that for like 30 or 40 minutes.
아, 정국이 안 좋아. 정국이 프로 가는 줄 알았지 않아. 프로 하려면 10개 중에 8개 스트라이크 해야 돼. 우와.
But if you ask us how to fish.
그냥 나뭇잎이었는데. 야, 이거 뭐 거의 거토 아닌가요? 또 막내 때도 질러.
A few moments later.
안 되면 진거 가위바위보. 자, 빨리
I want to play this kind of rock, paper, scissors. Looks like he's doing the Naruto movements.
A few moments
Let's see who
later.
wins. Oh, how do you play that one?
너 32야. 오 마이 갓.
Oh my god.
재영, 김현씨. 장관 때문에.
Just from drawing lines and stuff like that, it looks like they were having to guess the name of the song. That'd be pretty hard.
하나, 둘, 셋.
I think if they keep playing that game, they should just only study up on that. All the capitals.
시간 빨리. 자, 준비. 아르라. 오케이.
Doing the lip trills.
자, 준비. 시작. 탕수,
I thought the lip trills when I first would see that on TV and stuff like that was just like a joke. I didn't know it was like an actual thing. And then I went to opera class and stuff like that, and I started watching YouTube videos on how to sing and stuff like that. And no, it's something you can actually do, and it does work. Helps loosen up the vocal cords.
봤어요? 빡 하고 안 되는 거. 아, 진짜 붙잡. 멋있었어. 진혁. 멈췄어도 괜찮아. 아무 이유도 없는.
Okay, stop showing off.
Nope.
Don't do that to them.
이렇게. 아, 재혁. 이렇게. 나원.
Oh, he looks mad. He's like, I had that. That one, the other one, he looked genuine. This one, he looks like no, nothing is going right in the world right now. He had that psycho look.
정국. 하나.
Oh, that's dirty. He's like, yeah. He's doing that, what's it called? It's like, you kind of just smile and stuff like that, because it's like, he doesn't want to be antagonistic or whatever. He doesn't want to be confrontational, so to get away from being confrontational when people are doing that, like, oh, you suck, you blah, 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 it's just like, ha ha ha, alright you guys, just to try to make it blow over quicker, because you don't want to sit in that moment and just freaking keep on having to deal with it.
치면은 진짜 안 돼요. 내가 진짜 이럴 줄 알았다니까.
I knew he would score bad. He's like, yeah, okay. Shut up now.
내가 내야지. 무슨 소리지? 먹었잖아. 넌 먹었잖아. 당신의 스킬인데.
넌 먹었으니까.
형 때문에.
내가
하수 바꾼다고?
시작. 와. 이것도 변명입니다. 와, 이거 진짜.
Let's see how long he can do it.
아 이거 했겠다.
I was wondering what he was doing. I was like, I was like, is that a part of the game, or are they just egging him on? They had a little tracker on the end that was measuring how many times he hit it, so he's got to try to shake it as much as possible. I got 69.
아이 때려맞지 말고 한 번만 들어보자.
난 들어보시죠.
오케이 돼요. 나가세요.
한 파이. 네.
이렇게.
재영! 이사! 재영! 둘셋! 재영! 모르겠다!
컷 가죠. 20. 예!
감심한다니까 이게.
Man, dude, they got these guys playing games and like doing like all this stuff non-stop. Like, whew, dude, this must be like so like the games are like fun on one hand, but like them having to do the choreography, the performances, having, you know, all the fans go crazy over them, you know, like all these games, all that, like that takes so much emotional energy. And that's when, you know, the conversation where people are like, oh, well, you asked to be famous, like you know, you should be happy, like all these people are going crazy and you know, and just like everybody's super excited to see you, and a million people are chasing you down the street, and you get all these opportunities to be on TV and film and do da 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 and do da 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 and just do a million things. But it's like, if you actually had to like sit in their shoes and like do this stuff like nonstop and keep that energy level of like you know, when they're filming and stuff like that, they can't just, you know, be all sad and mopey and stuff like that, because then they're gonna have a million other people saying things, and they're gonna have to deal with that, and that's gonna take even more energy. So like, dude, this takes a lot. That's why, one, they have to really enjoy it and they have to honestly want to do it, which I'm sure they do, and then, you know, and personally they've got to, you know, have the energy too. They have to come up with it.
내 아픈 데잖아.
우리가 아까 펴보라고 그래. 이 감각을 느끼자. 한장 펴봐. 한장 펴. 그냥 한장 넘겨 그냥.
Okay, there he's cursing.
본인의 힘으로 싸는 거야. 열받기 전 다음에 이거 싸면 돼. 하나 열받기 전 아이디어잖아. 와 이거 그냥 나가는 거예요.
He's got to clean it up before he flicks it.
야 근데 들고 나면 뭐 없어.
He's got to flip the other cap.
준비.
Stretching. Let's go. Spin around. Oh, okay, he's got to spin around and then try to flip it. Not even close. Alright, you guys, that's it for this video. Let me end that. If you guys want to see more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.